Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here, it really is.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
So we're very much on the way now.
Liverpool definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Mbappe!
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Nicely weighted ball.
It's Neymar! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Neymar is offering a wry smile there.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I'm really impressed with this guy, Jude Bellingham. For one so young, he has wonderful intelligence and a great ability to read the game. The most expensive 17-year-old in the game too, and he's got a wonderful natural feel of space.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Yamal. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Now it's Rice, and he welcomes it in. Marquinhos cuts it out. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Nuno Mendes. So it is still 0-0. Marquinhos. Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. He's having a pop! Well, that's a fair try, but just off target.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried if he's shooting from that sort of distance.
Kaká going face-to-face with his great rival. And he goes cross-field.
Good switch, that.
He's picked his way through, and he was quick to react. Bellingham.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And it's Rice. Looking for the run. Picks Bellingham! It's not an especially good pass, that. Pedri. Engages and forces him off the ball. And this is Neymar. It's Neymar! And he's heaved it away. Approaching the half-hour mark. Barcola. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's fabulous. Nuno Mendes with the cross.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Crossed in once more. Quality ball. Trippier promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Pedri. Bellingham. Can he get it through? The ball goes in. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Great ball, and he's in here. Chouameni.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Bellingham. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Goes looking wide. In towards the back stick. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Costa Curta. And it's Rice. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the referee has blown for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So nothing to report so far on the goals front.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time.
Substitution for Liverpool, number 10, Kylian Mbappe.
So off we go again.
Coming on to replace him is...
So neither side has yet broken through. That's been cut out, well played. Mbappe.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Bellingham. Driving forward. And it's Kaka. For Rice. And here's Musiala. And it's Musiala! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Ruben Dias. Trippier. And Jamal. He's played it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Now it's Neymar. He's in a great position here. Oh, well measured. Surely he can't shot a goal! Oh, good finish. And we have liftoff. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have the first goal.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
It's a good foot in there. Now it's Neymar. The Netherlands still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Jamal needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Bellingham. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, shooting chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Neymar, who's set up one goal so far. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, played right into his path. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, important interception. And he's had it nicked away. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they...
He's having a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Musiala really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Now, can they get him away?
Pretty robust defending.
The Netherlands really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well read, and the danger is averted. Oh, super ball. Now the cross, he leaps for it! And he's stuck it away! The Netherlands are level! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Substitution for Netherlands, number 21.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. So they have it all to do again.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Musiala is onto this.
Number 22.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Mohamed Salah.
Out towards the flank.
20.
Nice sequence of passes this. Mohamed Salah, and it's Trippier. And here's Haaland. Oh, he's having a go! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
2 added minutes.
Produces a cross. Bellingham. It's a sharp pass. Spread to the right.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Ruben Dias. And that is that. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, Peter,
This is
I suppose it's something.
To the member of
Not
staff.
ideal for...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We are just getting started. It's Neymar! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Passing is crisp and sharp. That's gone for a throw-in. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Nuno Mendes. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Bellingham. And that pass just didn't quite work. The Netherlands are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Bellingham. And it's Serginho. Rodri. Oh, well measured. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now it's Mbappe.
Liverpool definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
João Neves puts a cross in. White is always looking to play quality balls. Serginho. Now Costa Curta. Neymar. Marquinhos cuts it out. Serginho. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Serginho. And it's Serginho. The ball has bounced loose now. Now Van Dijk. Threads one in. the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Has to go back here. Neymar. Marquinhos. Now Barcola. And it's Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Plays a sharp little ball here. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. And here's Yamal. Pinches it off him. João Neves made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. That looks a cracking ball. Bellingham just eases him off the ball. Played out wide. This is a promising build-up. 5 minutes till the break. Bellingham really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Kaká, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Serginho. Picked out brilliantly. Marquinhos. That is ended up in no man's land. And that's gone loose. Marquinhos herring after the ball here. Mbappe! Oh, well played. Plenty of numbers back. And we've reached half-time.
This is a staff announcement.
So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So between them, no goals at all so far.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition, something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable.
Substitution for Liverpool, number 10, Kylian Mbappe.
So the action resumes.
To replace him is
The
number
Netherlands
42.
are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so
Shapes to shoot! Musiala made a good run there.
well, in the end, nothing might have come of it, but nothing wrong with the running involved, something the defence need to wake up to, I think.
Bellingham. Yamal. And here's Neves. Oh, well played, well played. Kaká.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, delightful ball. Neymar is onto this. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. But that has not gone well. Rodri. White. Up towards the hour mark, and still no goals. Yamal being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Van Dijk. And it's Rodri. Kaká. Probing pass. That's good vision. And the shot! And a neat finish! They've done it! Finally, they've broken through.
The goal scorer for Liverpool.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
So the first goal of the game.
And talk about the perfect time to score.
Tries a shot! And he hits the net! 2-1! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
Number 8.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 29.
The Netherlands can now introduce the first of their substitutes. So that's two now without reply.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Coming on the field.
And here's... Oh, shooting chance!
Number 11. Erling Haaland. Number 14. Alexander Isak.
The Netherlands perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Oh, nicely intercepted.
That's really good energy, Peter, the way they defend from the front.
Keane to Bruno Fernandes. And it's Neves. And that is headed for the middle. Neymar.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now that looks a decent ball.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Serginho. It's Bellingham. And he's had it nicked away. Tchouaméni tries to pass it through. And now the breakaway. Now the decent chance! It's hit the upright. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Bellingham at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Liverpool find a position of real strength now.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Keane with a definite fell there. White making good progress on the right-hand side. Tchouaméni. And it's Bruno Fernandes.
The Netherlands are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence, or attack, for that matter.
Bellingham stood up well to him there. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Costa Curta. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes ventures forward. Just 5 minutes left. Kaká, he has found the way through. He's having a shot! Now, how often do you see that? And it's Kaká. And here's Musiala. Tchouaméni cuts out the pass. Pedri. So what can they make of this?
There will be
João
3
Neves.
minutes at a time.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Real chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Now that was quite some save. This their second corner of the game. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And that is as far as it goes. The Netherlands have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating.
Now
There was to be only
please
one
turn your
outcome.
attention to the screen.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We are just getting started. Liverpool are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Ramsdale sends that a long way. It's a promising position. And the shot! White. Cross flung in towards the middle.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, the centre of midfield, Peter, is where battles are won and lost. So I see Rodri as a player who can dominate his midfield position. He's excellent at winning and recycling the ball, as well as passing it all over the pitch. I see him as someone who's very well suited now even to those highest tempo games.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt.
Looking for options for movement. White is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And it's Neymar. Mbappe. Now it's Pedri. Mbappe.
The Netherlands yet to have an attempt on goal.
Rice.
Nice looking ball. No luck with that dink over the top. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Dembele in towards the back stick. Nice interception, well timed. Now it's Isak. And they can counter here, looking for the run. Oh, well measured. And back to the goalkeeper.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Dembele. Great vision. He's on it. Can he get away? That has ended up in no man's land.
Rodri.
And it's White.
Isak. Rice. Bruno Fernandes did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
Oh, good looking ball.
Rice.
And it's Rodri.
And it's Maradona. And here's Isak.
Pass somewhat off target.
Maradona.
That is a brilliant interception. And it's been shipped out wide. So what can they make of this?
And here's Mbappe.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Mbappe! Oh, it's fallen kindly here.
Goal, the Netherlands! And it's the Netherlands who take the lead. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
The Netherlands have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
That's tidy. Shoots! Straight at the keeper.
Mbappe simply had to do better than that. He blew a great chance for me.
Bruno Fernandes. It's run loose here. Looking to play him in.
Now it's Neymar. Rice.
And it's Hakimi. The Netherlands leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Rice looking to play it into the box. So he's plotting something before playing it in.
And the referee has signalled for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. The Netherlands coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
The Netherlands with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0.
Number 14, Alexander Isak.
And here is the first touch of the second half.
Diego Maradona.
The Netherlands leading courtesy of the game's only goal.
Number 42, Yaman Musiala. Number 8,
Rice.
Kaká.
Lovely bit of skill. And here's Bellingham. And it's Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Bellingham. Tries to play it. And there's a goal! No, flags up on the far side.
He went just a smidgen too early, Peter.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. The referee's awarded a free kick. Ruben Dias. And Hakimi. Ambitious ball here. That pass isn't the best. Rice. And here's Neymar. Back they go. Team still separated by the game's only goal. And reclaimed it in a trice. And here's Musiala. And a chance! And he should have made them pay.
Musiala has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Ramsdale claims comfortably. And now they can spring out of defence. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Keane currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Pedri. Nuno Mendes. Great chance! So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Rice. And it's Hakimi. And here's Bruno Fernandes. It's anyone's ball now. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Mendes is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Bruno Fernandes cuts it out.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 5, Moise Kean. Number
Serginho.
21, Kylian Mbappe.
Aims beyond the defence.
Number 9, Bruno Fernandes.
Quality ball.
Number 15,
Now it's Doué.
Ousmane Dembele. Coming on the field.
He's a sharp little
Number
ball
20,
here. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And it's Serginho.
Number 18, Lionel Messi. Number 10, Mohamed Salah.
Nuno Mendes. Has a look and place it forward. Mohamed Salah. And it's Rice. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's very neat. Now White.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Spread it left. That looks a good ball through. Marquinhos deals with that comfortably.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
He's in a great position here. Shot at goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And he's managed to get free. And he's cut it out. Kaka. I think we're just about done here. Doué. So just one extra minute for stoppages. Can he get on the end of this? He's through here. He has found the way through. Now can he... It's Neymar! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
The message is simple. Defend this with your lives. Shot could be on. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Tries to get it clear. Oh, shooting chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Now it's Bellingham. Very nicely done. And we're done. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they...